guys, and welcome back to Gamepreneur. This is Cox Cameron Ford, and it's a rainy evening here. I would like to start with some questions from the comments, and I would like to answer it. Although I already replied to those people who asked uh, things about how to or what kind of spray that I use, all those stuff. So let's begin with the comment here from G Lally Sharma. What's the spray? So she's asking what kind of spray I use when I'm fixing the PS Vita. One of my videos here. In fact, it's almost on a 3,000 views. So I would like to thank everyone who watched that video. I appreciate it. I'm just a small YouTuber, but we're getting there. Let's start with a small group, and then we will grow together, like a community for restoring those retro gaming stuff or consoles. Okay, so my reply on that is I use a contact cleaner. Basically, I'm just gonna spray that before I physically open the unit, and it's fortunately for that unit, I just fixed that with just spraying and using the contact cleaner, and the brand name is Mr. Mechanic. Although this is not a sponsored video or not, I have no affiliation with that brand, but I'm personally using that and it helps me a lot. Okay, so moving on from Flora Wanderer. Sir, but battery which you are showing, it's 120 mAh battery. What's the mAh battery capacity of this speaker? Okay, this is back on my episode 5 about the JBL that I tried to fix, and unfortunately that unit itself, it's having a charge issue, so I'm still working on that, Flora. But if you're asking the battery, I already replied on your comment. But for everyone, 120 mAh battery, that will fit inside the JBL Go battery. So as long it's a slim type battery, and the capacity or the mAh capacity, the higher it gets, it's much better. Okay, but the physical size, that's what matters. As long as it will fit on that storage or on that small box speaker. Okay, so moving on. Okay, if from Coach Monster, shout out to you, sir. If you're asking if I use a spray WD-40, no, it's Mechanic, Mr. Mechanic. Okay, and then okay, here's a different one about the Mamba Forever Edition. Now, some people are asking if we can still get those posters. In fact, I just went to the mall just a week ago, and I saw this game, and I asked those staff in there, and they said yes, we can still get those posters, but only the posters. And that's the pre-order version. I know it's a pre-order, but you can still get the pre-order package, at least here in the Philippines. Okay, so back to this episode. On this episode, we're going to customize those GameCube. Now, back in 2002, I was in GameStop. I have to make a choice, between GameCube, PS2, and Xbox. Now, back in the Philippines, before I flew to the States, I just think that I have to cut the PS2 on those options because it's very popular here. They were modding it. They were using those copy CDs. They're everywhere. So I tried to get something unique. Now, I just went down to two options, Xbox and GameCube. Now, one of the employee of GameStop, he said, if I were you, I have to get the GameCube. Now, prior to that, I've been researching, and I really like the Halo. So I know, I have to make a choice because I don't have I'm in vacation. I don't have a job there, so I have a limited budget. So I only have one console to buy. So that's it went I went to the Xbox. So but I don't regret it. Xbox, I mean Halo games, or the Halo series, it's really amazing. Now, back here, when back here and then 2020, when we started this pandemic, people are getting back to gaming and all that jazz. So I went retro. So nostalgia is the key. So I went and think about the GameCube. What if I had this GameCube on 2020 this year? So I have a lot of controllers here. I start buying GameCube items like controllers and the games, but I don't have the unit. The reason for that, I have a Wii that has a GameCube capability, and it's I could say it's a GameCube itself with a Wii. It has 4 ports for controllers. So I'm not bothering checking out some online. Maybe if I will come across with a defective GameCube, then it's really cheap, like dirt cheap, like 500 or $10. I'll get it and I'll try to fix it. But for now, I just bought this GameCube controllers and games. Now, for my next video, I will show those GameCube. I'm starting to collect GameCube games. So watch out, and I hope you'll enjoy the rest of the video. And we will customize some of my controllers. I think I have 12 pieces here, and 4 of them will be my personal use, and then the rest will be sell online. Okay, so Cox coming forth here of the Gamepreneur. I hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day, and let's keep it gaming. Have a great day. Bye bye. Okay, to all GameCube fans out there, Nintendo fans, I got something for you. These are my designs so far. So each custom design has a name. Um, Going to sell it. Now let's start with this indigo or purple. I call it Blue Magic. That's the combination. These are third-party joystick and buttons. As you can see, the original button will be this 3 buttons right here, but the rest are third-party but durable. So you can see white and black part of the design. Now the silver, I call it bionic. It's see-through at the back, silver at the front, black joystick on the left, and white joystick on the right. Original buttons on the top, Y and X and Z button. So it's also black and white. And it resembles like a bionic human or a robot. And for the Splatoon inspired design, it's all pink except for the Z button, which is an original part. Everything will be third party and it's durable. Nothing to worry about it. It's still the same with a different color though. Okay, so in here it's the Fire Emblem inspired design. It's supposed to be all blue, but since it doesn't fit, that's the only problem with the third party. Some of the joystick or buttons will not fit, especially the Z button. So I took care of it, just make it like a part of the design, make it a different color, so I can continue installing these buttons. This is a new yellow button. It's also a third party. Okay, and this one I call it Moonwalker. Obviously it's like the shoes of Michael Jackson, black and white, and it's all white except for the Z button, which is the only original button. And of course the Black Panther design, it's all black except for this, but the rest are all black. Personally, I like this and this Moonwalker. Now the way it looks on this Black Panther inspired, it's like a PlayStation controller when you're looking at it in person. So that's it. I got only 6 so far, and I will continue designing other combination of buttons and colors. So yeah, I'm working on this, and this has like a wiggle, so I need to change that and go on with my design. Alright, so that's all I got for today, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And this is Cox coming forth. You have a great weekend. Gamepreneur out.